Hi, I'm Anna. Welcome to Helioser English. In this lesson, you can learn about collocations and English. But what are collocations? Why can you say there was hard traffic on the way to the center? Because of collocation. Can you say totally exhausted? Yes, you can. What about totally freezing? No, you can't. Why not? Collocation. Why do you apply for a job, but you apply to a company? Can you guess? Of course, the answer is collocation. But what does this mean? Collocation means that some words fit together and other words don't. So, look at the sentence you heard before. There was hard traffic on the way to the center. Is it correct or not? It's not correct. If you said this, everybody would understand what you mean, but native English speakers would never use the word hard traffic together. Do you know the correct way to say it? You would say heavy traffic, bad traffic, terrible traffic, and there are other possibilities. So what's the point here? The point is that some words fit together and some words don't. There isn't any logic to it. This makes collocation difficult. If you don't know the words heavy traffic is the correct collocation, it's hard to guess. You either know it or you don't. In this series, you're going to learn about 20 collocations in each lesson that will expand your vocabulary and have your English sound more natural. Let's begin our study of collocations by learning some common expressions about the family. Your parents and siblings are your immediate family, and your extended family includes on your relatives, uncles, cousins, great aunts. You can use a family tree to diagram the relationships among your family members. A person who is related to you by a long series of connections can be called a distant relative. If you are lucky, you have a loving family or a close-knit family. This expression refers to a family that has good relationships, where everyone loves each other and helps each other. If you were raised in a loving family, then you probably had a carefree childhood. That means you had nothing to worry about when you were young. On the other hand, a family in which the relationships are bad or unhealthy can be called a dysfunctional family. If the children experience abuse, poverty, or problems with the law, we can also say they had a troubled childhood. Perhaps the parent went through a bitter divorce. That means the separation in which there were bad or angry feelings between the husband and wife. It's also possible to have a messy divorce with a prolonged legal battle involving lots of conflicts about the separation of the former couple's assets. The decision about the separation of assets are made in the divorce settlement. A family in which there are divorces or separations is sometimes called a broken home. Sometimes the mother and the father fight over custody of the children. That's referred who has the primary responsibility of caring for the kids. Sometimes the judge can grant joint custody. That means the ex-husband and ex-wife share the responsibility or sole custody to only one parent. For example, a judge might award sole custody to the mother, and the father has to pay child support, regular payments to house with expenses for the kids. If it was a mutual divorce or mutual separation, that means the ex-husband and ex-wife agreed to separate without fighting. then they will probably stay on a good term with each other, meaning that have a polite relationship without conflicts. If a woman gets pregnant without being married or in a relationship, then she will become a single mother. Some women in this situation to have an abortion, and others refer to give the baby up for adoption. The time when the baby is planned to arise is called the due date. You can also say the baby is due in mid-October, for example. After the woman has the baby or gives birth to the baby, then the baby is given to adoptive parents who will raise the child or bring up the child as if it was their role. Sometimes the adopted child is older. He or she try to find their birth mother.